Welcome to Foul Play Files, where we explore the darker side of sports. In today's episode, we delve into the mysterious and tragic death of boxing legend Arturo "Thunder" Gatti. Was his death a suicide, or was there something more sinister at play? Let's dive into the facts and the haunting questions that remain unanswered. Arturo Gatti was born in Italy in 1972, but moved to Canada at a young age. He quickly became known in the boxing world for his aggressive and relentless fighting style. Gatti wasn't just a slugger, he had incredible heart, resilience, and determination, which earned him the admiration of fans worldwide. Throughout his career, Gatti became known for his slugfests against some of the best in the sport, including Floyd Mayweather, Oscar De La Hoya, and Micky Ward. Gatti's trilogy with Micky Ward is particularly memorable, often cited as one of the greatest rivalries in boxing history. Their fights were brutal, showcasing both fighters' toughness and heart. The first meeting between the two rivals is still regarded as one of the best fights in boxing history. For fans, Gatti was the epitome of a fighter who would never back down, regardless of the odds. But outside the ring, Gatti's life was far from simple. He faced many personal challenges, from legal issues and struggles with alcohol to ongoing mental health battles. In 2006, Gatti even attempted suicide, raising serious concerns for his well-being. Despite these struggles, Gatti seemed to overcome them. He married his wife, Amanda Rodriguez, in 2007, and together they had a young son. However, the demons he faced would continue to follow him. In 2009, Gatti took a break from his turbulent life, traveling to Brazil with his wife and son, hoping to find peace. But on July 11, 2009, Gatti's life would end in a shocking and mysterious way. He was found dead in his hotel room in Ipojuca, Brazil, hanging from a closet door. The authorities initially ruled his death a suicide, citing the position of his body and the presence of a purse tied around his neck. At first, this ruling seemed to fit with Gatti's known struggles with mental health. However, the circumstances surrounding his death raised many questions. Amanda, his wife, was arrested and charged with murder, as she was the last person to have seen him alive. But after an autopsy, the cause of death was changed to suicide. The charges against Amanda were dropped, but many doubts lingered. Could a man who had survived so much both inside and outside the ring really have taken his own life in such a violent and dramatic manner? Gatti's family wasn't satisfied with the official ruling. His longtime manager, Pat Lynch, hired private investigators to conduct a separate inquiry into his death. These investigators found some disturbing evidence, namely, an injury to the back of Gatti's head. This injury, they argued, couldn't have been self-inflicted. Furthermore, reports indicated a violent altercation between Gatti and Amanda the night before his death. Witnesses claimed Gatti had been drinking heavily and got into a heated argument with his wife, which escalated into physical violence. Some even suggested that Gatti had been struck by a passerby who intervened in the dispute. Despite these findings, Brazilian authorities continued to rule Gatti's death a suicide. His family then arranged for a second autopsy in Canada, but the results were inconclusive. Pathologists couldn't provide clear evidence of foul play, but the possibility of murder remained on the table. What makes this case so difficult to resolve is the conflicting evidence. On the one hand, Gatti had a history of mental health struggles and had attempted suicide in the past. On the other hand, the injury to the back of his head raised serious doubts about the official cause of death. Could a man who had endured so much throughout his life truly end it all in such a brutal and dramatic way? Or was there something else at play that we still don't understand? The ruling that Gatti died by suicide has never sat well with many. His death remains one of the most controversial moments in the history of boxing. Was it the result of his personal struggles, including his battles with mental health, alcohol, and legal issues? Or was there a darker force behind his tragic end? Arturo Gatti's story is a reminder of the complexity of the human experience. Inside the ring, he was a warrior fighting through pain and exhaustion to entertain his fans. But outside the ring, his battles were less visible, and they ultimately led to his untimely death. The mystery surrounding his passing only adds to the legend of Arturo "Thunder" Gatti. Thank you for joining us on Foul Play Files. If this case intrigued you, please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you won't miss future episodes. Join us next time for another true crime mystery from the world of sports.